Hello and welcome to first time installation of Just Broadcast Pro Plus Playout. Once you download file from internet, double click on it, click yes. In installer, click I agree to license terms and condition and click install. In this moment, if you don't have installed Visual C++, installer will ask you to install that. And now we just wait for installer to finish. And once it is ready, just click finish button and we're ready to start. First thing is to run this blue icon, JB Pro Plus Playout. Double click on it, click yes. It will load Playout, but it will also load the setup wizard for the Playout. Since this is demo version, you have some limitations: 90 days of work, 100 files to register in database, 2 lives, 5 URLs. We intentionally put few bugs in Playout, and also application is a little slower, but you have all outputs fully enabled so you can test. Of course, all bugs are fixed in full version. We click button next. Here we can set Playout name, description if you need it, also background, which can be color bar, some color you select, or image from hard drive. And also we have share folder here, which will automatically be created in My Documents. Our recommendation is not to touch this, but if you cannot create folders, don't have access to My Documents, in that situation you can change this folder. Once you're finished, click next. Folders created, channel created. Here we select Playout's video and audio format from this drop-down menu. Once you're finished, again click next. System is creating Playout. Here we can create our output. Since Pro Plus has 2 outputs, output 2 is automatically set to direct show, and here you can create output 1. You have all options here, but again our recommendation is to do it after you do setup from Playout directly. So we'll leave NDI output like to be our primary output. Next. This is important feature in Playout categories. Each folder and file in Playout must be categorized, which means, for example, if you have a logo, for each program file, logo will be visible, but for each commercial, logo will automatically disappear. So we created some most used categories, but also you can create your own categories or edit existing categories. Or if you don't want to change anything, you can skip this test. But if you want to create or edit categories, click on this button. When you click on a category, you can see which CG it shows. For example, program can show logo, show graphic, weather, but commercial cannot show any CG. You can edit each category if you click update file type, and then you can change color, name, set what CG you want to show. But if you want to create new category, click on new file type, and then same thing, write name, color, text color, and select which CG you want to show for this category. Once you're finished, click next. Now we must add some files and folders in Playout. We click Add Folder button. we find video file folder. Now this is one important thing. Always create one video folder and then put all the files and all other folders in that video folder. This is very important, and just try not to add the root folder of the hard drive because it will create some problems. Once we select this folder, click OK. Also, if we don't want to add folder in this step, we can click skip folder and file registration button. So I will show you during this video how to add folders directly in remote control. Now we click next. We must assign category to each folder. We click this button. And now here are folders. On the right are categories. Click on category and then click on the folder to categorize it. If this button is on, then once you click folder, it will give same category to subfolders. But since here we have different subfolders, we'll click commercial for commercial and music for music. Okay, once we're finished, we can click next. And here we can just click how to register files to add files to database. If you have many files, then this process will last for some time. Once it's finished, we click next. Now here we select playout mode. We have two modes, full automatic mode and semi-automatic mode. In full automatic mode, lines disappear as they're played, and in semi-automatic mode, play line stays in the playlist for maximum of 24 hours. We'll select full automatic mode. Here we can import demo graphics. Just click this button. Graphics imported. Here we can select each graphic, but we'll leave it to show you in a remote control. We click next and setup is finished. Just click finish button and we are ready. Again, we must click blue icon. This is our playout, so every time start playout first and then all other applications. Playout is loading. And here it is. So Playout is application which must be on all the time. So whenever you don't need it, just click minimize and you will find it here in system tray. Double click, it will show again. As you can see, we have two outputs, NDI which we selected and direct show which we'll set as default one. If we want to change output, we go to settings and we have output 1 settings and output 2 settings, output 1 settings, and we can change our output to whatever we want. In this moment, I will select UDP, DVB stream UDP. So we select UDP, network, video. We recommend to have NVIDIA card to use it for encoding. Here we're using virtual machine, so we don't have access to NVIDIA card. So we'll use this Cisco codec, audio, multicast address, port, and basically this is it. We go to outputs and you can see that output changed to DVB stream UDP output. Next step is to start JB Pro Plus remote control. Remote control is actually controlling our playout. So we just minimize playout, that's all. We don't need it. It will run in the back. Here we can select layouts if you want. And here it is. Okay, these are the folders we already registered. And to add files to playlist, just select files and do simple drag drop operation to playlist. To start playout, click this button play next item, and as you can see, playout is running. You can also double click on playout, click on video, and you will see that it is running. Also, you can test your output. We're using output on localhost, so we can run it in VLC. We just type output, click on play, and as you can see, output is running.
Sí, pues mira, si quieres os doy un poco de contexto.
Now, if you didn't add folders in setup, then you can do it from here. Let me just delete everything. So like this, and then we delete folders. We click on this button, add folder. Find again video folder and do the same thing. Categorize things, commercial, music, confirm changes, folders created, as you can see. Auto registered files, yes. Just wait. Okay, click show all button, and again, files are registered. And again, of course, we can select and drag drop to playlist. Next step is to set up live input. We click on remote settings and we go to live tab. Here is the list of all the live inputs. We don't have Blackmagic because we're on virtual machine, we don't have access, but we'll use NDI receiver as our live input. Of course, you can select multiple devices to be your live input. We select it in this table, and then we can select line in or NDI, video format not specified, audio from video, and also audio format auto not specified. And also we can click this S button and search for NDI in the network. Just wait to finish. And in this line in drop down menu, we can see if there are any NDIs in the network. It found one. We select it, of course. And the important thing is to click on this checkbox is live input and update input. And now we can see that our NDI is live input. To create live, we go to Lives tab and click Add New Live Event. Set name, description if you want. This is a duration of live. You can of course manually change it, but most important thing for live is this manual next option, which is on automatically. When this option is on, live basically won't have duration. If it goes over 2 hours, it will continue to play until you manually click play next button. Then we can select device. This is NDI receiver we already set. Click, and the system will fill all the data automatically. In this moment, of course, you can also search for NDI and set it here if you want. And we click OK, live is ready, and now just drag drop to playlist, and you can play it. Also, you can add different URLs. You can use UDP, RTMP, SRT, HLS, whatever other format exists. Here you set your URL, name, description, buffers, and once you fill everything, just click on insert. Also, in this version, you cannot use YouTube videos, but every time YouTube changed something, we're trying to implement that and to enable YouTube videos to our customers. Of course, just some of the YouTube videos, most of them are protected. And also if you go to remote settings again and we go to graphics, we can select logo and all other graphics here. Let's select logo clock from demo CG. We click change logo and as you can see, logo showed here. Now if we put some commercial to play next, watch this, logo will automatically hide. As soon as this commercial is over and the system jumps again to program file, logo will again automatically show. Just a few seconds. And logo is there. Also you can select all other CG like default graphic template, music template, program title, weather, now, next, or promo. We'll select one music template just to see how it looks. It will show automatically in 5th second. Here it is. And after some time it will automatically disappear. Here. Now let's go to other application. We have a scheduler application. In scheduler you can create playlists and push them days in advance. In Pro Plus there is one more option. Beside creating playlist for certain date, let's say like that, you can also create daily playlists, for example, for each Monday, for each Tuesday, Wednesday, and so on. All the options are the same as in remote, so to create playlist, just drag drop file to playlist. Set start time, we'll set, for example, at 6 a.m. Okay. And now, since there are two types of playlists, fixed and unfixed. Fixed playlist will always start at exact time you set in the first file. Unfixed will just append on the current playlist. Fixed playlist will cut whatever is running at that moment. To make playlist fixed, double click on first item in playlist and click on fixed time. You'll see new icon that item is fixed. So the whole playlist will be fixed if first item is fixed. Now when we finish our playlist, we can click push to play out. And if we go to remote and check lists, we'll see there's fixed push list ready to start at 6 a.m. If you want to send this list on a daily basis, then click push daily recurrence list and just select on which day you want this playlist to run. Then we have a CG editor. You can create all the CG in there or edit our demo CG. The most important thing is in CG editor is to always set proper layer when you're creating some CG. Then we have multi-view application. Always start Playout before you run multi-view application and select Playout here. And as you can see, you have Playout preview. On these fields you can add live, URL, CG, time, and CPU consumption. When you load live here, you can play it of course here, and also you can send it on air directly from this application. Same thing for URL. And as for CG, you can run any CG from this application. So if you click breaking news, CG will show, as you can see. We click again, CG will hide. And last thing is Pro Plus monitoring. This application will run Playout if it's not running, if its application is not started, and also it will start application with Windows after you restart or turn on your PC. If you double click this icon or go right click and settings, you will have some options. Basically everything is set, so just run it and that's all. It will start with the Windows. And that's basically all about Pro Plus intro. You can watch more videos on our YouTube channel.